Good evening, family. What I have for you is a treat today. So, in here, got something that's kind of dangerous. Well, it's not kind of dangerous. It is dangerous. I have a very small but beautiful snake that can kill a lot of people. Um, Stay tuned. I'll show you what I got. Yellow will do what? All right. Look, I know. You guys are saying, what the heck? How did he catch that? Well, family, let me show you. Stay tuned. Very venomous snake.
Who you gonna call?
I know, very venomous.
Oh, Jesus.
You trying to get in y'all house?
And it would have.
Oh, you would have, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm worried about you. I want you to get bit. I'm scared.
That's what stay moving, boy.
Can you see it? Because I can't see Jack.
Oh, yeah, I can see him.
Oh, God. No. He picked it up. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
Right. I ain't gonna let him get on you.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
That
a
is
snake.
crazy.
That's a poison, venomous snake, though. He would have got in your house, and that wouldn't have been pretty.
I know, because my mama would have died.
I'm glad I got it.
And we would have sold the house.
You wouldn't have sold the house.
If Snake got in there, Snake can have the house.
Yeah, he was eating a lizard.
Wow. Oh, it's moving.
Oh, he good and alive.
I don't even know if I should let my mama see this. She go one. She going to take you to dinner.
Okay, family. So, as I had the snake in my hand, I'm just trying to think of, man, let me get some pictures, maybe a video. I think the family would love seeing this. My next door neighbor has been, well, my grandparents' next door neighbor has been their next door neighbor for over 60 years. And, I get called a lot of times to come help do things next door and stuff like that whenever I'm in the area or whenever I'm in town. So this, I was thinking maybe I bit off more than I could chew. I hope I can just let the snake go clean and not get bit and just make a good video for my people if it comes to making me a video. Well, you guys be the judge. Crazy. I went fishing for a little while. I went somewhat spur of the moment, but just trying to play around in the water and see what I could catch. Well, I didn't get any video. Reason being is because the actual place that I went to go get my bait was not the actual place that I did in the actual place that I wanted to fish. But I ended up fishing there nonetheless, and I caught a 5-pound bass, and guess what? That thing is gone. It is here with me. I'm sorry to say I don't catch and release bass fish. If it's big enough, it's going home. All right. I'm not too big on the big boys, but give me a 3 to 5 pounder, it's going home. All right. But nonetheless, so I got home, and when I got home, I kind of wanted to settle in. You know, I took off my clothes and just got to the point where I just wanted to relax. And my next door neighbor called. And she was like, "Hey, look, we got a snake over here. We need you to come." A lot of people always call me for stuff like that, you know, to remove different critters in their house, you know, stuff like that. I've been doing that since I was a kid, so it's nothing new to me. But long story short, this particular call, it could have been deadly. Okay, so when my next door neighbor called, they said, "Hey, it's a snake." So in my mind, I'm thinking maybe a black racer, possibly, I mean, what, a gardener snake, a rat snake, you know, something like that. I'm thinking it's one of those two. Not knowing, to my surprise, it's one of these. Yeah, one of those. Well, what am I going to do? This won't be my first time catching one. If I can find the video somewhere, I'll upload it. But I had a video of me holding one inside my car, inside this vehicle, that I caught a while back. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm just some type of venomous snake wrangler. I'm not. Just got quick hands, and just, you know, by the grace of God, was able to attempt to get them. Even though I should get some type of training with that, but it's just pretty much natural on that end. But later on, I will get some training. Right now, I'm headed over to the Serpentarium that we have over in Volusia County. That's the closest place. They have another one down in Kissimmee. And I have the snake, and my goal is to get this snake to a place where they could draw venom, so they can make an anti-venom just in case somebody get bit. It seems like from what I've been seeing on Facebook, there's been a lot of coral snake sightings. And if kids don't know, which, because a lot of their parents don't know nowadays, if kids don't know what to look for, how they gonna know what the deal is? When you see this snake, is a very beautiful snake. You know, it's real smooth, soft, and the colors are pretty. It's a beautiful snake. So with that being said, when y'all see me next, we'll possibly be at the Serpentarium. Come ride with me. Thank you guys for tuning in. Give me a like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them about me. We're going to do some more videos. Let's ride with your boy. All right, so this one, he's in today. As you can see, still alive, still well. I'm going to take him to the Serpentarium. And they will milk him. And yeah. All right. All right, guys, so we are here. We have the package, the asset, and we are going to take them in and have a good time. It's my first time here, so you guys let me know. So the craziest thing about this snake is it's very, very twitchy. It's kind of hard to catch them, so I can see how some people would get bit. How you doing? Yeah. So I can see how people would get bit, but luckily and blessingly I didn't. So, all right. You got a nice size on them. And this kind of reminds me of they have a welcome center in the Everglades. You ever been to the Everglades before? No. Oh gosh, it's nice. I've never been. You'll like it. You'll like it. You'll like it. But the Everglades is definitely a bucket list place to go, just to say, okay, hey, I've been to the Everglades. But gators galore. I do a lot of fishing, so. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, what was in here? That's our tortoises. Oh, okay, okay. Big red ones. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I see them back there a little bit. I said I was gonna get a tortoise. I have my yard fenced off real good now, so I want to get a tortoise. That would be good. And just let them roam in the backyard, you know. Redwood probably would be a bad idea. I think they get pretty big though. Yeah, yeah. My buddy, he has one. I'm not sure what kind it is, but I thought about it. Yeah, we just have a Russian tortoise at home. Gotcha. That's the most easy pet to keep in the world. Yeah. Does it get any size to it? Nope. Nope. Stay small. About that big. Oh wow. Yeah. Pick it up with one hand. Yeah, I had a lady. She brought a box tortoise to me, and she was like, oh, I put some water in it. I'm like, no water, no water. No. I said one of the things that lets you know that it doesn't need any water is it doesn't have webbed feet, does it? She's like, no, its feet did not look like the turtle that we have at the house because they got a red ear. Like, that's what lets you know it doesn't need it. No. Ah, here she goes. That's all right. I'm not in a rush. My day is pretty much at the house. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Wow. She's coming. We're probably gonna go back. No problem. That's what a snake bite kit look like. That's where they do the milking in the lab. Keep all the snakes safe, the people safe. Florida water snake. So that's pretty much what you'll commonly see here in Florida around the water. A lot of people get them confused with the water moccasin, and no, they're not it. That's not it. You have abandoned water snake, and you have a water snake, and then you have a iguana. I mean, moccasin. Head shapes is different, although they will puff their head out like one. Tiger salamander. Wow. Chain. Yep, I've seen one of them before. You don't see those a lot though. Presentation room. Day gecko. Chiller. Very cool. Extract venom. Yes, in Volusia County, but throughout Florida, especially this area, I've caught everything on. I caught everything on here. Crazy as it sounds. Two of them. Now. One of those, three of those, one of those. Look at this Gaboon viper. He is a big guy. Very, very beautiful color variation. Very beautiful snake. Look how he's studying me. I don't want no parts of you, brother. Come on, ones that want to read. Okay. Here we go. Black Mamba. Kobe Bryant's alter ego. Let's see how beautiful the snake is. Look at him. It's not like a black, it's more like a brown. Looks like velvet. Beautiful snake, gorgeous snake. Then over here, we got the green mamba. Another nice looking snake, very beautiful as well. We got a Cape Cobra, who is very known for the cape around his head popping out. Look at that. This is the nursery. This is where we have the babies there. That's where they have the babies. Then we have a non-venomous snake. Beautiful python. A puff adder, which is another beautiful snake who doesn't play. Look at him. Beautiful. Komodo dragon. Sounded like they had some visitors come. And the gopher tortoise. So we have a spin cobra. Look at him. How cool is that? Look at those color variations. Wow. Then we got African bush viper. And he is just chilling back there. But he definitely sees me and I see him. He means business. Boone slang. Another one that does not play. Guys, do you realize this is the closest that we would get to some of these venomous snakes? One of the reasons being is because they live all the way across the country. Good thing. But you definitely don't want to play with these guys. Look at him. Beautiful, beautiful snake. For the lance. Heard Steve Irwin talk about these a lot and show them on TV, but to be this close to a fertile lance, thank God for glass. I'm not scared, just don't want to deal with it. Beautiful. Eyelash viper. Look at that.
It's a lizard that looks like it has two heads.
Wow.
It's headed on that side, but its head
Can't
is
tell.
on that side.
Now, if I can remember and I understand, this snake specifically will hide in the sand and it will use its tail like a worm to entice whatever predator, whatever animal wants to bite and eat that tail, and that's the way he obtains his food. Cool. Nice to be that close to him. And we got an Indian cobra down here. He's hiding. Tree python, he's not in there. Exhibit under construction. And then we got this guy. I think everybody know this snake. I look at him back there in the back. King cobra. Wow.
This is a big tail. Big tail.
Cool chilling.
Hello, black man.
Blue tongue skink. He's way back there in the back. He doesn't want to cooperate. We have a sharp nose. Tight pants. Oh gosh. Look at that. Okay. So as I walk this trail, this is something that's very familiar with me. For years, I would spend a lot of my time out in the woods. I like that. A rhinoceros iguana. That's definitely a first. Look at them. Definitely different from the wild iguanas that I see in South Florida, where they are, they aren't as friendly. They like to run, will whip their tail at you, you know, things like that. Hey, little guy. Or lady. Nice to see you. And as we continue, this is fun. Definitely brings me great joy to be out here doing that exhibit under construction. All right, so nothing's in there right now. You got a little area where you can have lunch. Old box turtle. See him back there. Oh, the shell kind of cracked. Got a few in here. Got that little guy. Got that little face. Where you can focus in and see the face. Looks like they got like at least 5 in here. Wipe this lens real quick. Got a little sitting area in case you want to have a quick lunch. And the cars that you hear in the background, ladies and gentlemen, is the highway. We're not too far from 92 or International Speedway Boulevard, so yep. Nice little exhibit habitat here. Not sure what type of snake that is, but we're gonna go over here and see. Black-tailed cribble. Wow. So this is like a indigo snake, which we don't have many of anymore. Let me stand in so I can kind of get the glare out so you guys can see. Okay. Some more of its skin. All right. And we continue. A yellow-foot tortoise. And he must be in his house. I see here they have some eggs here. That's real neat. That's cool. And turtle eggs. Turtle. Marginated tortoise. That's cool. Look at that shell. Very different, very unique. Got another one back there. The shell is kind of like disc shape at the edges, which is very different. Out of all the tortoises I've seen, turtles, never seen anything like it. Very cool, very cool. What we have here? Oh yeah, I want one of these in the backyard. want one of these in the backyard, guys. Roaming around, just chilling. Feed them. No big deal. I've got one right here. Chilling. Look at that. That's cool. See if they'll let me get up on them a little bit. I won't touch, but definitely get up on them. Wow. Asian water monitor. I had a buddy who had one, and that water monitor was something vicious. I see him back here. He calls him to get some stitches. Don't go behind the enclosure. Yeah, these suckers don't play. Very temperamental. Look at him. And he doesn't look too happy. Wow. Okay. Continue to troll. And all these enclosures have some type of heat source going to it, I'm guessing. That's what the wire is for. The heating lamp in the cooler months. And it has water, so they don't lack. They don't lack a thing. I mean, these are experts. I mean, what did you expect? Eastern indigo snake. So this is something that's native to North Florida. I mean, to North America and Florida, definitely. Let's see. I don't see him. Might be in the house there. All right. I think this is a cool experience for people who are interested in wildlife, reptiles, or just plain curious. I would definitely highly recommend coming here. Very warm feeling that they give you here, as far as a welcoming, very welcoming employees here. You can tell they are passionate about their work. I did not get any of them on camera because obviously some people don't like the camera, but very cool to meet some of these people, man, and talk to some of these employees. And they tell me that I'm the second person today to bring in a coral snake. But again, that was not the goal. I always wanted to come here and take a tour, but hey, we're here now. It's cool. I'm glad I came. With the circumstances that driven me here, I can't complain. Didn't know we had more over here, but very delighted to see we have more over here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, redfoot tortoise. Oh, just don't have a red foot. Has a red head too. Look at him. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm gonna have to cut this thing short. There's still more to see. We got some more tortoises back there. But as you can hear in the background, we got a storm coming. And this was part of the trail that we came down. Not sure what's in there. If anything's in there. It doesn't have a placard anywhere, so I guess there's nothing in there at the moment. But very cool place. If you worry about getting bit up by bugs, they have plenty of insect repellent stations. Deep Woods Off, Sports, that sports brand, those both are good for repelling mosquitoes, gnats, or y'all call gants, no-see-ums, things like that. I know because I definitely had to deal with them, and deal with them quite often with, as you guys know, me fishing. That is a big boy or a big girl. Have to be at least close to 10 foot. And you can sit here and eat right across from the gator. We've been getting a lot of rain. As you can see, the ground is very saturated, which is good because we definitely needed the rain. Radiated tortoise. Okay, guys, I'm trying to let you get a quick glimpse before this rain come in real good, which is starting to drop. Look at him. Burmese mountain tortoise. Looking at me like, what you looking at? Look at that one. Look at those guys. Aren't that cool? Isn't that cool? They probably looking for some food. Look at them. They are hungry. Like some big gopher tortoises, but no, they're not. Cool. We should have some food to feed these guys. Ladies. Whatever they are. That's cool. Okay, I feel a lot more droplets. Guys, I'll be back on a part 2. Hopefully we'll be able to sit down and have a good talk with some of the handlers. This is a great experience. Great experience, and I will definitely be back. Again, plenty of bug repellent, so you guys don't have to worry about that out here. It was very shaded. So with that being said, you don't have to worry about the sun beating up on you. But I had to cut it short because that's not looking pretty.
So good afternoon, I guess, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Welcome to the Reptile Discovery Center. My name is Mara. We're going to begin in just a few minutes here. The program is going to be narrated, so you guys will have a pretty good understanding of what's happening as we go through it. And then Carl and I will come out at the end to answer any questions you may have picked up along the way. So we collect or we harvest snake venom for the antivenom projects here in North America. What that means is the serum you would be treated with at the hospital in the event you were bitten by a venomous snake. We do not make that medication here. A large pharmaceutical or a medical company makes that drug. But their projects begin with us and 3 other laboratories just like us in the collection of whole snake venom. So they're going to take the venoms that you guys will see us collect here in just a few minutes, and they use them in a process called immunization. What that means is they take a little bit of venom, they dilute it way, 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 way down, and then they'll inject it into a large host animal. In this country, that animal is a horse for the coral snake project and a sheep for the pit viper project. It does not hurt them. They just create what's called an antibody response in their bloodstream. So our bodies do very similarly when we get the cold or the flu. It's just part of an animal's defense system against anything that's foreign or dangerous to it. After a couple months of those booster shots, the animal's blood is drawn. Again, it does not hurt them. It's just like the big red pus for us. The antibody is then separated out, cleaned up, and that's what antivenom is. So if you end up in the hospital with a snake bite, the drug saving your life is horse or sheep antibody, derived to some of our North American snake venoms, to treat all of our North American snake bite. Yeah.
Why do they choose like a horse or a sheep if you haven't already covered that?
I have not, so it's a great question. They started using horses with diphtheria in France in the late 1800s. France had colonies still all over Africa, all over Asia, and some of their citizens also were dying of snake bite. So they decided, let me see if I can use this same technology we were using with the diphtheria, with snake venom. And they started with horses because your range of give is bigger because they're so big. So, and then kind of once that stuck, it stayed like that for a while. The North American pit viper vaccine, or not vaccine, antivenom, that is made with North American snakes. There's two products on the market, one North American, one Mexican. The North American product is still, which we work on, is used in sheep now because they realize, A, people are less allergic to sheep. Horses have been domesticated by us for so long. So many people have horse allergies. And also sheep tend to make better antibody to smaller molecules. So some of our western rattlesnakes, even some of our eastern ones, have these small myotoxins and neurotoxins that are tiny, 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 and sheep make better antibody to those than the horses do. So our North American pit vipers.
Okay. Cool.
They also, yeah, go ahead guys. Yeah, sure.
What is the hardest snake to milk?
Ooh, that's a good question. So everybody has kind of personalities, just like people and dogs. So you can generalize a little bit by species, like young West African green mamas are really tough. Young New Guinea taipans and young puff adders, black mamas, really nervous, kind of as a whole. But more often than not, it's like individual animals in a group of animals. So I have some cottonmouths that came out of the wild, just as mellow as can be, just like she is. I could do this with that snake too and wouldn't bother him at all. And I have some cottonmouths that would bite you the whole time. So everybody has a different personality. Yeah, buddy.
So, do you have to train them, to do the anti-venom thing?
No. So for them, you mean for them to bite? Do I have to train them to bite the glass? I don't have to, because usually when we pick them up, they're a little bit scared and a little bit angry, and they're happy to bite, so that we'll let them go. So we don't have to train them to do that. They do it all by themselves. It's not. They also use snake venom in a whole host of medical and physiological research, and that's why we own and handle all these dangerous snakes. But we always start with a little non-venomous or harmless animal that you're welcome to hold or touch if you would like to. Certainly do not have to. This is not for you today. So this is Sunflower. Sunflower is a 25-year-old albino ball python. Ball pythons are native to West Africa. They don't get very big. About 5 feet is a full-grown adult. So these guys are really popular pets and are now produced in literally thousands of different colors and patterns due to what we call selective genetics. Albinism is one of those. It just means the gene that codes for melanin, which is responsible for her green and brown and black. Ours too is missing in her. So we're left with yellow and white, and she does have those pretty pink eyes if she lets you see them. It's just simple recessive genetics, like blue eyes and blonde hair in people. So snakes will smell and taste with their little tongue. If her tongue does touch you, it can't hurt you, it just tickles a little bit. And snake skin is keratin-based, like your fingernails and hair. So they're not at all slumpy. They're very smooth and pleasant to touch, and Sunflower is very friendly. So it's a great opportunity to hold or touch if you've never done that before. Does anybody want to try it? Yeah? Oh, great, okay. Attaboy, you got her. Now big smile for your mom, ready? Good job. Awesome.
Yes,
Hey, she's in shed right now. She can't see much. She's probably just going to sit and tuck her head in sometimes. She can't see very well. You guys are different.
She can't see very well.
Not really, yeah. So when they go into a shed cycle, they secrete a fluid between their old skin and their new, and it also goes over their eyes. So it kind of looks like, have you ever fogged up your snorkel goggles?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Like
Okay.
you can sort of see it. Not well.
And you think, like, with your venom programs and stuff, when they make an anti-venom, right, do you reckon that they're ever going to get to a stage?
That's a pretty cool place, huh? Pretty cool. Now John's a nice guy. That's a cool place.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
A spectacularly beautiful snake. It's brilliant, red, yellow, and black banding pattern is easily recognizable, and the well-known rhyme, red to yellow, kill a fellow, is a quick guide to tell if it's a coral. Watch as the coral bites. You will see just a drop of straw-colored venom. This tiny amount is in fact a lethal dose. Just 4 or 5 milligrams is probably enough to kill an adult. The coral snake is closely related to the cobras, mambas, and sea snakes. A member of the elapid family, he has a small front fixed fang, and although unable to penetrate sneakers, shoes, or perhaps even thick pants, the coral is a capable biter when he chooses to be. Perfectly able to bite a finger, hand, or any other part of the body. Coral snake venom contains powerful neurotoxins capable of disrupting a victim's ability to breathe. Symptoms, which include difficulty in swallowing, difficulty in
The one I
speaking,
caught was acting like that.
droopy eyelids called ptosis, and eventually respiratory failure are sometimes delayed.
When I say it was so twitchy, it was hard to catch him. But when I caught it, I got him.
They can be rapid and dramatic. Antivenom is extremely important in treating coral snake bites. The Pfizer Corporation is once again producing a coral snake antivenom. In addition, a Mexican antivenom, as well as several other foreign serums, do seem to be effective in treating bites by the North American coral snakes. Coral snakes feed almost exclusively on other snakes and small ground-dwelling lizards. Because it is difficult to obtain a steady food supply in captivity, the coral snakes that fed toxin are tube-fed, a pre-measured high-protein diet. Watch as the tube is gently inserted and the diet moved into the snake's stomach. This will hold the coral until his next venom extraction and feeding 14 days from now.
Soon they'll have an exhibit for Jurassic Park. This is what it feels like, right?
Yeah.
Like I say, they are very twitchy. And their skin is so soft and sleek.
Oh yeah,
It's real soft and sleek.
What are we gonna have here?
The southern copperhead is a brilliantly patterned pit viper of the southeastern United States. This snake is found throughout the coastal plain from eastern Texas
Look at that color
to
pattern.
southeastern North Carolina,
Look at that pattern.
and is still common in many of these areas. His close relatives,
Dad like,
northern broad-banded copperhead, Osage, and Trans-Pecos copperheads, can be found from West Texas through parts of the Great Plains, up the Mississippi River Valley, and over a large part of the Appalachian mountain chain. The snakes you see today are all southern copperheads.
I love snakes when I can see them, you know?
Yeah, yeah. As long as they're behind glass, right?
Although almost never fatal, still involves swelling, significant pain, nausea, and sometimes tissue destruction.
Yeah. I want to catch one.
Antivenom
Okay.
I
is
definitely
only
wanna catch
used
one.
sometimes in copperhead envenomations.
Look at that. Look at that.
The southern copperhead produces a venom long sought
Wasn't
after
much, but that was
by
quick,
researchers.
wasn't it?
This venom contains an important protein called contortristatin. Contortristatin inhibits platelet aggregation and cellular adhesion. These properties have taken this protein into a variety of cancer research. Watch as the snake is gently captured and induced to bite. You will see a small amount of venom fall along the interior of the glass.
This one's not as spicy.
It's trying to get mad.
It takes
Until
literally
you pet 'em.
thousands of venom extractions to produce appreciable amounts of venom.
Definitely not happy the way that tongue is moving.
After the snake is bitten, he will be returned to his clean
Oh
enclosure,
yeah.
fed, and left alone for 14 days until his next venom extraction cycle.
Would any of you kids like to grow up and do something like this?
I would.
You would? Cool.
I would not.
No. I used to want to be a biologist at one point in time. Yeah, no.
No. I wanted to be a marine biologist. You know,
Yeah.
train dolphins at SeaWorld. Right?
Wow.
Like that.
Well, I mean, when we were coming up, SeaWorld was the thing.
That was the thing. Everybody
Yeah.
was into it,
Everybody wanted to see Shamu.
yeah.
Ooh, that looks painful. That looks painful being a snake. I don't want to be a snake.
Mm,
Oh, that was quick.
that was real quick.
Well, they're professionals.
Just imagine, because they strike so quick. They're at the ready at any time.
Huh?
He's okay.
What's next?
I smell something and it's coming from your room. And I'm like, nothing coming from my room. Well, it just so happened I went fishing around the pond that was local to the house. Caught a water moccasin. Didn't think anything of it. Had a little tote, put it in a tote, put some water in it. I thought I'd keep it for a little while, you know. Well, it was pregnant. It had babies. So,
Did your mom know you had a?
no,
Oh, okay.
nobody knew. I was good at kind of keeping a little secret.
It's a large, dangerous, and
Yeah.
pugnacious snake.
Ah, oh yeah, that's it.
Range over the coastal plain and up the Mississippi River Valley
That is definitely
of
it.
the southeastern United States, from eastern Texas
Daddy, you're
to
worried
the
about the
very
wasp.
southeastern corner of Virginia. The Florida cottonmouth is found throughout the state of Florida and on most of its barrier islands. This snake is still extremely common in some areas and often found in the flatwoods around the Reptile Discovery Center. Because of their large size, copious amounts of venom, and disagreeable nature, cottonmouths can in fact be very dangerous. Although the snake is almost never fatal,
Gonna be a lot coming out of that one.
a bite can and does
Wow.
require antivenom,
Wow.
and can result in significant
Heavy
tissue
dose.
destruction and other complications if not treated properly.
Look at that. Look at that.
Cottonmouths can grow up to 6 feet in length,
Oh yeah.
although 3.5 feet is about average for an adult. They make excellent captives, and many of the 100 or so housed at Mid-Toxin were bred, born, and raised here at the lab.
Yeah. I didn't get
They often live over
at all.
20 years in captivity, and they are excellent nut producers. As the snake is captured and approaches the collecting glass, we sometimes move his head past the glass rapidly in an effort to give the snake some visual stimulus and induce a bite. Sometimes, as the snake bites, you can see the venom gland just behind the eye contract. This venom is used in the preparation of Profat antivenom, which is used to treat bites from all of North America's pit vipers.
Gotta be quick, don't you?
Oh yeah.
He's mad.
Although true aggression in cottonmouths is rare,
And he really wants to bite.
Oh yeah. Gonna
and
make
most of the stories are exaggerated, this snake will sometimes stand his ground, and when approached,
They will chase you.
he will gape, open his mouth, and show the cotton white interior, giving the snake his name, Cottonmouth, and warning an intruder not to get too close.
So what she smelled was the eggs hatched. And they were all that stuff, yeah. Diamondback. So rattlesnake. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
America. This snake, one of our favorite Florida natives, is actually found from extreme southeastern North Carolina
Is this a big one?
throughout the coastal plain to extreme southern Louisiana, throughout all of Peninsula Florida and many of its barrier islands.
He's warning them.
Unfortunately, the eastern
He's warning
diamondback
them.
has been extirpated
He's pissed.
in parts of its former range
That's loud.
and is in decline in many areas where it was once common.
Oh yeah.
This magnificent reptile is found in a variety of habitats and often coexists with a large number of other species in coastal forest burrows. High and flatwoods and the border areas between upland habitats and
Oh,
lowlands
there it goes.
are some of the eastern
There he
diamondback's
goes.
favorite.
Striking position.
Yes.
Diamondbacks feed
He's ready to go.
exclusively on warm-blooded prey,
That's a good time to go get him.
with rabbits, rats, and squirrels
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
He's
all
definitely ready
being
to
normal
go.
parts of an adult's
Let's
diet.
go to the
Oh, look. No, that's not correct.
The
Wow.
eastern diamondback is capable of injecting huge
Wow.
amounts of a very toxic venom.
That's our
A serious bite by this snake
Okay.
will result
Let me
in
finish,
a
let me finish.
child
He's going to
and
do
a
it.
rapidly be fatal if not treated
Oh yeah.
properly.
He's mad.
Look at those things.
Look at that go.
Discovered
Oh my gosh.
associated with one or two other institutions
Oh my
providing
God.
this venom for the antivenom project in North America.
Dad like, oh no. No.
How many rabbits I have to like say?
Hmm?
How many
Extreme care
rabbits
is
I have
taken in handling these snakes both for safety
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and
And they also
ensure
rattle it.
supply of venom.
There's nothing in it. It's hollow. Right? It's not like any beads or
Always
anything in
in need of
it.
this species,
Alright. You know.
and we work diligently on our captive breeding program, hoping to ensure steady and productive development of eastern diamondbacks.
They get pretty big. I think the biggest one that I've seen had to be almost 8 foot. That's the biggest one I've seen, almost 8 foot.
That's terrifying.
And it was in somebody,
I want some
it was in somebody's backyard. Over in Lake Kelly.
Huh?
I want some fangs. This one's not very
Look at that
old.
tail. No,
This one's young. Yeah, it's young.
beautiful.
Take that out.
It's like 4 or 5.
So you see those diamonds on the back? So you see those diamond shapes on the back?
Nice thing. Sounds like skin.
Uh,
Oh, like that.
How you get it there? Oh yeah. There he goes.
Now he's mad.
Oh, he real pissed.
Okay, that's
Oh yeah.
never knew a 3-year-old snake could be that old.
So it seems like he's trying to get it out of the striking position. He's strong, man.
Yeah, I'm guessing because
That other one put quite a bit down, didn't it?
this is only about 3 years old. It's so feisty.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, there you go.
Not as big as the other guy.
Not as much as the other one.
Oh, this is.
Still a good dose, but man, the other one put a lot in there.
That's only 3 years old. That guy was only 3 years
It
old.
looks like orange juice.
Yeah, like lemon juice.
That thing was only 3 years old. 3, 4. 3 years old.
That was in dangerous snakes.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Look at,
so they did.
oh
This snake can display a hood.
yeah. Look at the hood.
It's running off the table.
He was coming for you, Dad.
Yeah, that guy.
Probably confused predators.
Man, like he wants to explode the whole
Are
world.
extremely dangerous. They have a very toxic venom and are capable of producing large quantities of it. The Asiatic and his close relative, the Indian cobra, are still responsible for many snakebite deaths each year. Ranging over a large part of Southeast Asia, the monochrome cobra is still quite common in many areas.
Oh, it's venomous. I feel it's like yellowish water. I feel like
Possess
it's
a
gonna
small,
get
thick front bang. And as the snakes are induced to bite, you can often see these fangs. Cobra venoms often contain powerful postsynaptic neurotoxins capable of disrupting neurotransmission and resulting in paralysis and respiratory arrest. Sometimes as little as 10 to 20 milligrams of cobra.
Almost got away that
As
one.
you watch the monocle cobra bite, they are routinely producing over 100 milligrams of venom during a single extraction. Cobra venom is rich in a host of proteins and toxins with varied uses in biochemical research. Cobra venom is used not only to make antivenom, but is currently being used in viral research.
He close. He is close. He is close.
And the list goes on.
Oh man.
He already spit probably.
I figure he'll adjust his hand once he let him bit. Let him
Most
bite.
cobras make long-lived and hardy captives. Many of the cobras you see here were born and raised at the Reptile Discovery Center and the Toxin Venom Laboratories. It is not uncommon for our cobras to live 20 years or more.
Look at that one.
And has 5 feet. Oh my goodness.
You gotta be quicker than
That
that.
guy's mean. That guy's mean. No, I don't mean the snake, I mean the guy.
guys know.
They
No,
have to do it
he
then.
knows
Why?
how to do
For
it.
snake bites.
Oh, yeah, the
They have to
snake,
kill it.
it doesn't hurt the snake.
No.
The snakes just don't like it.
He's
It's
nice.
like doing
And they
chores.
would?
It's like doing chores.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes,
Have you ever been beaten by a snake?
I've been bitten 11 times over the last 35 years. Yeah, I haven't had a snake bite in 19 years. First 16 years were kind of rough, right?
Wow.
Yeah, we've been safe for a long time. Yeah. It's hard to do that and get it right every single time. Yeah, there are some variables there. Yes, sir.
Is there a particular day you do mambas?
Is there a particular day that we do mambas?
Not a typical day, but if you're ever coming and you want to see a snake, a black mamba or a king cobra, all you have to do is email me you have to be about a week ahead of time for me to get them in the rotation. Right now, we're only doing black mambas. Once I have a lot of venom in the freezer for something, unless I have an active contract, a current reason to be producing that venom, I'll back off a little bit and only do them sometimes or do them on request. And that's the case with mamba venoms. The Africans produce it for their antivenoms. We produce a little for research, but I have lots of it. I did lots of mamba venom in the late 90s, early 2000s. But we do them. I just have to know when you're coming. Yes, sir. Oh, I didn't know.
You got not know, he's just touching his face.
We had a question about like their little pens that they ever get out of those things? Like they don't look like they close all the way or something. I don't know.
They have quite a bit of resistance,
Okay.
and it's double screened on top.
Okay.
So aside from the wooden racks in the middle, the rest of the racks in that room are designed to keep snakes in.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look like you're pulling out like, I don't know, crayons. You know what I mean? Like, that's a craft bin, that's what it looks like, but they're snakes.
Okay.
Everybody was out, it would get really exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir, yes.
What was your favorite snake you did today?
You know, all my life I have had trouble choosing favorites. Ask my poor wife, it took me almost 60 years to get married. Anyway, it's hard for me to pick a favorite. I'm really partial to eastern coral snakes. I love those guys.
Yeah, very twitchy.
But truthfully, every time I see a snake, and it's been like this since I was younger than you, no matter what it is, I think, look at how cool that thing is. And it's still the same way. So it's hard. Did you have a favorite today?
I like the eastern diamondback rattlesnake.
They're magnificent, aren't they? Yeah, we agree. That's Mara's right. One of her favorites every time.
Yeah.
It's a great one. Did I have it? Yes, Dad.
When you mix their venom like that, is there snake, I guess how humans are all kind of different in one way. Are snakes different in the way that, like in what they produce in their venom? So if you're mixing venom together like that, even though it's from the one breed of snake species, do their venoms differ in what they produce?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I'm going to answer it a couple of ways. Snake venoms sometimes vary geographically within the same species. Sometimes venoms vary ontogenically from babies into adulthood within the same species. And sometimes there's subtle variation in sexes or time of year or much more subtle. But there are times where a customer will say to us, we want southern copperheads, for instance, only from this region and only in this age range. We're looking for a specific protein or enzyme. That's where it's found. We don't want to deviate from that. In cases of like antivenom production, for instance, we're trying to build a really broad antibody picture in the horse or the sheep that we're going to make it in. So we want snakes of all ages, all across the range, old snakes, young snakes, male snakes, female snakes, because the idea is to account for those variations in the snake's venom and build an antibody that will respond, multiple antibodies that will respond properly. So all of that comes into play, and as you said, what you're seeing here is what's called pooling venom, which means I have 100 Asian cobras, and in the main cobra venom lot that I sell, it's all one lot. It came from all of those snakes, and those snakes are from across Thailand and parts of Malaysia, and the customer would know that.
Yeah.
Whereas in other projects, sometimes they'll get very specific in an age or range of that kind of thing. But
Okay.
I hope I'm answering your question.
Yeah. I've just got a follow-up question, if that's okay. So do you ever, like, how often do you rotate the snakes? So do you find that snakes, you know, as we move through, like evolution happens, right? So, you know, if you've been producing venom from, let's say, Eastern Diamondback rattlesnakes, but you've had them here for a number of years,
Yeah.
do you ever find that somebody might get a bite or something that has, like from a snake in the wild that's been out in the wild for however long, and it's got a different toxin?
There isn't enough variation. Now, how do I say this? Now, because analytics have gotten so good, we're so good at breaking down proteins and looking at toxins and knowing what's out there.
Yeah.
And we've been at this with snake venoms long enough now, almost a century of research, certainly 50 years solid research, that most of the time we have a pretty good idea. So it's rare for somebody to encounter a venom that's in a bite,
Yeah.
that's so unique,
Yeah.
at least within a species we recognize.
Yeah.
Now, there are still on occasion animals being found or reclassified with DNA, that's happening a lot. But most of what we consider medically important, we've covered at least to some degree. Yeah, so I hope that answers that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yes, sir.
So do you do most of the herping yourself?
Do we do much collecting ourselves?
Yes,
Some.
some.
Okay.
Yeah,
A
so,
lot of-
go ahead, no, go ahead.
A lot of our animals, especially ones that aren't native to the southeast, are born and raised here.
Gotcha.
So I have an active breeding program for all of those species
Ah.
you just saw, and the other two, the Western Diamondback and the Fertilance, those are all on the line. So I have active breeding programs, I'm breeding those animals every year.
Gotcha.
Sometimes we get nuisance removals, like maybe 5 or 6 years back, we got a big 5 or 6 Western Diamondbacks from nuisance removal in Texas. 4 of them are gravid, so I had 70 baby Western Diamondbacks that I'm now raising, have no intention to raise. So sometimes it's like that, but every so often we get people from the community, like our coral snake line, we're just starting to raise captives, most of them are nuisance removals. And for our others, Eastern Diamondbacks, pygmies, cottonmouths are all about a 50-50 split.
Yeah, because like I said, when I caught that one, it was like, that's probably like the 4th one I've seen around the house.
Good, thank you.
Not this year, but just overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I kind of,
Coral snakes, we always need.
We always need.
Always need
We
them.
always
Yeah.
need coral snakes. Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it a habit, of course, to do it, but yeah.
Sweetie, did you have a question? You've been so patient.
What species in general produces the most venom?
Ooh.
Ooh, you can generalize a little bit. Big king cobras produce lots. Big gaboon vipers, lots. Big rattlesnake, lots, just what you think. And big cottonmouths, lots. Big fertile ants, lots. So it's kind of a function of size. When you go out and look at some of those snakes on exhibit, look at that gaboon viper's venom glands, those two big
Yeah.
cheeks, and you'll think, man, that thing is very capable, right? Lots of venom. Whereas a coral snake, his head is that big, so he has 2 little venom glands, he might get a drop. So it's like that. It's often kind of a function of size. Yeah, good question. Yes, sir.
This is a question, but you know the second rattlesnake you did?
Yes.
That didn't produce that much venom.
Yes.
Was that rattlesnake 3 years old?
I don't know how old he is. How old is that rattlesnake, the second one?
Was wild caught, so we're not sure. My guess is just based on size, probably about 8 or 10 years old. And he didn't really bite for us today. So snakes meter their venom. They decide how much they're going to inject. And we think that's cognitive. He knows he's biting in anger. He's going to give me some or a little or none. That's why I'll have him bite more than once. But that second guy never really bit for me today. So he's capable of about twice what you saw. And that happens sometimes. They just don't want to give, yeah.
Stingy on a holiday.
Just
So,
one
yeah,
more.
sure, yeah.
When you grab the head, do you feel like the glands are building up? Like, cause I feel.
I can't feel his glands, but
I
I
know.
can feel his vertebrae, I can feel his
Oh,
ribs,
yeah.
I can feel him breathing.
Feel,
I can
feel the
all
jaw.
of that. That's why sometimes people say, why don't you use gloves? All of that tactile is gone. But the gland actually sits just higher up than where I am.
You cannot.
Yeah,
But
so I
sometimes
don't
you
get
can
there.
see it, like you can see the muscles starting to move, like I'm gonna unload. So
Oh,
you
you
can
can
see
see it.
that I'm mad.
Okay.
You can see it a little bit.
How many snakes do you have in that room?
Ooh.
It's almost 500 in that one room. So big
Four
pile.
other ones.
Isn't that
Do
crazy?
you have 4 other?
Yeah, there's a load of snakes in there. You can't see it, but down that whole first row is all babies. So they're stacked up, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, it's like that.
So that's why they color coordinated, kind of like the labels on it.
So the color coordinate, all the red is an instant, red tag is an instant, this animal is dangerous. Our non-venomous snakes have green tags. And then the tape color corresponds with the family. So blues are true vipers, greens are rattlesnakes, yellows are copperheads and cottonmouths,
Gotcha.
reds are lapids,
Wow,
rattlesnakes,
okay.
bombas, cobras.
Gotcha.
Okay. Thank you.
So we hope you guys had a little fun today. We hope you learned a little bit. That's really the idea. Don't worry about the chairs, they stay down. And most importantly, thank you.
Thank you.
So family, that concludes my visit to the Serpentarium. What can I say? I always wanted to go to this place. They have another one down in the Kissimmee area. I'm gonna check that out. But again, come visit. The show was great. The employees here, the curators, was great. And I will be back. Definitely I'll be back. See you guys soon. The next time you guys see me, we'll be at the house. And hey, just discuss a couple of things that's getting ready to come up that I will be doing. And hopefully you guys can just enjoy this ride with me, man. It's all about Trey's Adventures. Excuse the hair, but there you have it, folks. What an amazing 4th of July. As you guys can see, I spent it at the Volusia County Serpentarium. The staff there were great. At the end there, what you see is the owner, and don't quote me on this, I think it was his wife, if I'm correct. I had a great time. For some, it might be boring, but for me, definitely information was there galore, and made me think, man, like where was my calling at in some cases. Definitely should have been in something along with animals, whether it was veterinarian work or FWC or something, you know. But it's never too late. Maybe late for me because I got so much stuff that I'm doing, but hopefully I can inspire somebody else who's out there, a young kid or somebody who's not too sure with their journey along adulthood. But I'm just waking up. It's morning time. It's been raining. Guys, excuse my hair. I just haven't been able to kind of brush it and get it together. But thank you guys for coming along on this ride with me. Hope to see you guys soon. I promise you more videos. If you'd like to see me do some things, comment below. Comment below what you would like to see me do. I don't mind trying new stuff. So, as I would say many times again, Thanks for riding with Trey. Welcome to Trey's Adventures. See you soon, family. Peace and love.